Hey, what's up guys? Chimp here, and welcome back to a brand new video. And we're going to be talking about how this week, from week 4 to week 5, has been one of the wildest weeks of the NFL I have ever experienced. And I'm going to be talking about a few things that have just been happening around the NFL that's really been weird. I've never seen so much action in just 1 week. So let's get into it. And we're starting off with some huge news. As news came out that the New England Patriots released former Defensive Player of the Year, Stefan Gilmore. And remember, this is where we qualify him as pretty much one of the best corners in football. And they wanted to free up some cap space. They decide, hey, we already have rumors about Stefan Gilmore getting traded. I think it's about time we let him go. He's taking up too much of our cap space. They release him. Then, the Panthers GM, there it is, Scott Fitterer. I hate that name, but we'll go with it. Scott Fitterer sent a 2023 6th-round pick. It's not even in 2022. It's in 2023. So the Patriots gotta wait 1 whole year, and then they can use the 6th-round pick that they acquired for one of the best, or at least who used to be one of the best defensive players, if not the best defensive player in all of football. And so the Panthers are going after it right now. They are in full win now mode. They see, hey, we are starting off 3-0. We're going off to a huge start. Sam Darnold is looking way, way better than he did in New York and is not seeing as much ghosts and devils. Therefore, we're going to go out and we're going to trade for C.J. Henderson, a young corner who has lots of potential for the future. Right? They rid the Jags of another corner. I think the Jags don't have Sidney Jones. No, they don't have C.J. Henderson. And now, news came in, Stefan Gilmore is now a Carolina Panther. And as you can see, Dante Jackson's reaction here, of course, probably the best corner for the Panthers until Gilmore came along. That's pretty dope, man. Look at that. You're getting a huge veteran presence for the young guys out there, such as J.C. Horn. By the way, hope J.C. Horn recovers pretty soon, because I think he has a potential to be Carolina's best corner in years. I genuinely do think so. We may be looking at like the next Josh Norman when he was on the Panthers. Not the weird player he is now, getting spiked to the ground by Derrick Henry. Dante Jackson's absolutely right. That's pretty dope, right? And Gilmore is projected to come in week 6 off the injury list, and Carolina will officially have one of the better cornerback cores in all of football. You look at Stefan Gilmore, Dante Jackson, C.J. Henderson, Jeremy Chin. D-line, Derek Brown. Huge potential for the future, as does Yetur Gross-Matos and butchered his name, Hassan Reddick, Shaq Thompson. All of those big names on defense. Brian Burns. What the hell? I forgot Brian Burns. Becoming one of the best edge rushers in all of football. Offense, Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore, Taylor Moton, Robbie Anderson. Carolina is genuinely rebuilding and using Matt Rule's potential as a head coach and using him to just win lots of games. Right? And Sam Darnold will officially be in one of the best positions in all of football. Now, enough about Stefan Gilmore. Let's talk about some other things, because this is just the least wildest thing, in my opinion, that's there. Maybe not, but it's definitely not the highest. I'll tell you that right now. It's not. Alright, hold on as I pause this video right there. Now, the Green Bay Packers have signed former Dallas Cowboys starting linebacker Jalen Smith. And, of course, I think the Packers could have really used Stefan Gilmore. You know, Jair Alexander is probably a top 7, top 8 corner in the league, right? And then you look at Eric Stokes, who's been pretty good so far, and then Kevin King is terrible. Literally, see him against Tampa Bay. He was so bad again in that game. He was really terrible against Tampa Bay last year. But they have 2 pretty good corners. If you could get Stefan Gilmore alongside Eric Stokes, veteran presence, great talent, pair him with one of the best corners in football, you have an unstoppable team, yet they couldn't afford him. However, they could afford Jalen Smith, who, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to say it right now, I'm sorry Cowboys fans, while he's a really good player, and pretty much everyone will agree with me on that, he's a huge monster. He's also a bit dirty, right? He delivers at some points pretty alarmingly big hits, and it's just not really necessary. But Jalen Smith from the Dallas Cowboys, Packers get a huge linebacker, and I already like Chris Barnes on their team. Jalen Smith can come in, start right away, and be a good player, is all, right? So, yeah, and then this is another one by Rob Demovsky. If Jalen Smith is another Devandra Campbell, then the Packers D got better. Devandra Campbell's on the Packers right now? Hold on, I may be being stupid here. Hold on a second, I'm just... Dumbass alert, hold on. I need to see this for myself. So, indeed, Devandra Campbell is on the Green Bay Packers, and apparently has had a pretty good start to this year. 26 tackles in 4 games is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's really good, actually, to be fair. Like, hold on, I'm going to bust out my calculator here. We play 17 games, right? So, he is averaging 6.5 tackles per game. If he can, this is only solo, by the way. This is just solo. I'll calculate total tackles in this one as well, but 6.5 solo tackles per game means that he'll get 111 solo tackles, and then as for total tackles, he's had 40. He's averaging 10 per game. He's going to get 170 tackles. So, and also he has an interception as well. Devandra Campbell, his stats suggest that he's doing pretty good. Maybe I should watch him a bit more. But anyways, Jalen Smith going to the Packers. Now, let's take it one more step. And let's talk about Justin Fields. So, Justin Fields is officially the new starter of the Chicago Bears. And I've said this word a lot, and I think it's getting a bit annoying. And it's getting annoying to me too, but the Bears have so much potential to have their new starting quarterback play for them. It's been a struggle with Mitchell Trubisky, Mike Glennon, Smokin' Jay Cutler, you know? And they've finally gotten someone who can really, really play good football. Yes, he only has 0 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, but I think this kid, Justin Fields, who is 2 times older than me, so I shouldn't really be calling him a kid, but not exactly 2 times, actually. I'm a bit older than 2 times, but who cares? Anyways, Justin Fields has so much potential, and I think the Bears, they need him as a starter. Let's be honest. And this is going to happen at some point, right? As you can see here, the second paragraph, Chicago Bears head coach Matt Nagy changed course Wednesday and announced that rookie Justin Fields is the team's starting quarterback moving forward, regardless of veteran Andy Dalton's knee health status. So there you go. Matt Nagy has officially made his commitment to Justin Fields. And we're seeing it coming, right? Andy Dalton, 1 year, $10 million deal. He's not going to be the starter, right? He's not going to be a starter. And here we go. Here's this paragraph. Fields completed 11 of 17 passes for 209 yards. That's averaging more than 10 yards per attempt. He had 209 yards on 17 attempts and 1 interception. No touchdown, but 1 interception. He had 5 passes that went for 20-plus yards as Chicago's offense bounced back from a historically bad performance in Cleveland the week before. He only has a 48.1% completion percentage, but cut him some slack, dude. He got killed. He got killed back there. I want to see if I can just, find it. Can I see it? If I can go to scores or something? Because I want to see how many times the Browns sacked Justin Fields. I know that Myles Garrett had like 4.5 or something. Here, no, not this one. Week 3. It's week 3. Alright, Bears-Browns. 26-6. Not the best game. Alright, Justin Fields, 6 of 20 for 68 yards. Look at David Montgomery. This guy is one of the best running backs probably in football, or at least is gonna become at some point, because he's a monster. He's a monster. He averaged 3.4 per carry. Not good. And Justin Fields was pressured 67 times. Is that what that means? Oh no, please tell me, someone in the comments below. Does 967 means he was sacked 9 times? That I know. 67 times pressured? That poor guy was getting demolished back there. A guy who's been a huge target for Justin Fields lately, Darnell Mooney, averaging 13.3 per reception. However, 17 receptions, 226 yards. And he has a groin injury. That's not good. You're having a young talent here who is just doing pretty good. Look at his stat line in the last game. 5 receptions, 125 yards, 64-yard reception, and a rush for 10 yards. I think the guy's going to be an absolute monster in the near future. Trust me, you're going to see a lot for Darnell Mooney, in my opinion. In my opinion. That's a huge word. There it is. So, yeah, Justin Fields is officially the new starter. Practically, it's all what we're all waiting for this, all us as NFL fans, obviously. Justin Fields is the starter, and I'm ready to see him win some games, personally, for the Chicago Bears, because I definitely do think it's going to happen. So, instead of ESPN, we're going to be moving on to Yahoo Sports here. And Urban Meyer is finally being held to account by his team and his sport, and he's flailing in response. What an asshole Urban Meyer is. I didn't like the signing immediately because, first of all, you're hiring a guy who has health issues, right? Second, you're also hiring a guy who has a pretty short temper. He's going to yell at you. He's going to yell at you. And next, you're hiring a guy who never lost. He pretty much never did. He led a weird Florida team. If I'm not mistaken, they had Aaron Hernandez. That's all I can remember. What were their names? Marquise and Mike Pouncey. They're all some crazy guys. So yeah, I mean, Urban Meyer did not lead a good football team there, but that team was unbelievable, led by Tim Tebow, of course, the legend of football, and the 15 million time MVP of baseball. That's all a joke. So, now, Urban Meyer, after a loss to the Bengals, stayed in Ohio, just have dinner with the grandchildren, all going good. Then, wife goes home, babysits. She's literally babysitting her children. Urban Meyer goes to a bar, just, having a guy's night out, just relaxing after what can I say, a heartbreaking loss to Cincinnati, where you were winning for, probably 3/4 of that game, 75% of that game. I'm not going to lie. So, losing, I get it, just kick back, have a drink. I can't do that because I'm, 12, so it would be illegal if I did. But anyways, ignore that. I don't even want to drink, by the way. But off topic, I don't want to drink. I've even gotten myself into this situation by just going to a bar, right? Because you're a high authority figure. Even if you're a low authority figure, it does not give you the excuse to go hang around college girls as a, what is he? Is he 70? Is he 70? He's 57, no shot. Does this guy look 57? Alright, he's 60, alright? You're a professional sports coach. And after going out to dinner with the grandchildren, go to a bar, look like you're having fun, and then a video releases on social media, the social media platforms, and him doing some questionable things to women, or at least this one girl. Who is this guy? He keeps flirting with me. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And Urban Meyer, from the start, made some questionable decisions. Right? He hired Chris Doyle, and even I didn't like this dude. Racism, bullying, rage. Right? Come on. That's absolute nonsense. You would never even try and hire a guy like this to help your rookie transcendent quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, who's been so good, yet you don't provide him with anything. Right? So, Chris Doyle, who was accused of racism and bullying, it got so much of backlash that, it's best not to have the distraction. What the hell, man? How are you not going to have the distraction if you hire such a controversial strength coach, It's just going to happen. And then, I think Trent Baalke, I've heard some weird things about Trent Baalke. So, I want to see what I saw about him. Hold on. Why is Trent Baalke considered terrible? I've heard some bad things about him. Oh. Oh, I don't want to see this. Oh, okay. No, okay. Alright, so Trent Baalke is said to be destroying the team, I guess? From a team that went to the Super Bowl in 2012 to a team that was struggling to make the playoffs. Yeah, I get it. Trent Baalke isn't that good. He hired him. Urban Meyer hired Trent Baalke as his GM. Of course, you'd expect that from a coach who's going into bars and, I don't know if I can say sexually assault, but at least assaulting women, college women at that, as a 57-year-old well-known person. It's so disgusting in my mind. Hold on. Let me pause. Thank you. So, in the end, I think Urban Meyer's situation is just so stupid. I may have forgotten about something, so let me know if I forgot about anything in the comments below. And, of course, tell me what you think is the craziest thing that happened in this week's week. That was weird. This week, right? Tell me what you thought was the weirdest thing. In my opinion, it's Urban Meyer Of course, I've said this so many times, role model should not be going into bar and assaulting college women. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I genuinely hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed making videos for y'all. It's why I do this, for the content, and not for myself, for you. So I want you to have fun watching my videos. I hope you enjoy. And I will see you in the next one.